It is. I made it back to the live. It's raining. You can't really see. Let me know if you can hear the rain sounds. Can you hear the rain? I don't have my tripod, so I really don't. I waited to set the phone up, so it could be just stable enough to share this video. Whenever I woke up this morning, I thought, like, maybe I could go live and play the sounds of the ocean, go live and play the instrument of that. But I was like, it's already raining. I'm sure that the rain will come once I get outside. And as soon as I come outside, it came. And it's still trying to come. It really took a minute before it started to pour down, but eventually, I knew it was on its way, basically. So I was thinking, everyone's talking about this full moon in Scorpio, right? And I used to follow collective astrology until I just realized, I had my own natal chart. And with my own natal chart, I need to basically, I need to figure out, do mine. I had thought of this 7 years ago, follow and keep up with my own moon and rising and ascending and Mercury and retrograde and all of that. Because I knew that I don't have the same experiences as most other people when it comes down to astrology. So, I could go online and read different social media forums, different blogs and this and that, where everybody's talking about what's to expect, the energy that's coming today. But it's like once that is put out and you receive it and you accept that to be what it is, then it's like you start looking for it. And for me, I just was thinking, I know I want to have my own experience. I want to know what that intuitively look like for me, versus the collective, because collectively I'm not benefiting from what everybody else is going through in life. Not only am I not benefiting from it, but I am not 100% affected, by what everyone else is going through. And the things that I know I have to work on, I will take my own initiative to do those things. Whereas if I was like, oh, okay, well, it's this time of the year, and at this time of the year, most people do X, Y, and Z. That's not common, you know. Not everybody's as devoted as the other person. It's like I said, I woke up this morning thinking I'm going to play the instrument that I want to play, and I want these particular sounds. It was about 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning when I was thinking about this. So I'm thinking about this at 3 or 4 o'clock in the morning. I hadn't even been to sleep. I'm like, I know I got a couple phone calls to make. I got a bit of work, tasks that I need to do. And so I think I should get some more rest instead of trying to push for, you know, the playing of that instrument. And then I was like, if I give myself 2 hours of sleep, it'll be about 7 o'clock ish. Well, what was that, 4? Yeah, so I woke up about 7 o'clock. So I did 2 to 3 hours of sleep. And as soon as I woke up thinking I want to hear the sounds of the ocean. I want to hear the sound of the rain, since I didn't get to make it outside when it was storming last night. it was late, so I was like, I want to hear it, so I was going to play the instrument. But I was sleepy, took my nap, came outside, and probably within 5 minutes, maybe 10 minutes, the rain came. So there's no need for me to play the instrument whenever I'm here. I'm enjoying the rain as it's falling, just as I wanted to do initially. Like, I wanted to hear the sound of rainfalls. So why go play a sound, an instrument when I could just hear it naturally? Or why go play YouTube videos when I can hear it right here naturally? So this is what I did. And so I speak about that in terms of collective, uh, what would we call it? Movements, collective to-dos. Like, I don't really follow all of what the collective is doing. Now, there are some takes that I get that's just very interesting. Like, for instance, over the last few weeks, I've been trying my best to be as consistent as possible with creating and bringing forth my own videos, my own content. And I know that there was a creator who mentioned how this full moon Scorpio was really encouraging people to push forward with their ideas, with their creativity and stuff. And I was like, okay, I can resonate with that. But as to a lot of other things, I don't know. And so I don't really need a collective in order to validate what it is that I'm experiencing intuitively. I just need to tap in with what I am experiencing intuitively. Yeah, 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 yeah. So, another thing that I wanted to talk about today was who benefits the most from collective systems, collective programs and stuff, and then who benefits the least. You know, I don't think that people talk about that enough when it comes down to spiritual communities. I get it that we all are energetic beings, and we all may be experiencing, something similar here and there. However, how do you recognize if whether or not you're benefiting the most, or if it's a disadvantage for you? I don't think people talk about that. And I know that some people are blessed to have spiritual communities. Then others are blessed to have a path of a more sovereign individual type of path. So, what does it look like for you? What does it look like for how do you want it to actually be? Another thing that I want to talk about is the different psychological tactics that exist. Yeah, the different psychological tactics that not only exist but persist, that have occurred over time, and we hear it again and again and again. Can you hear me? I know you're just stopping through, but if you don't mind, can you let me know if you can hear my audio? Because I know that the sound of the rain is getting pretty loud. Matter of fact, maybe I can play it back. I want to let the rain do what it got to do. know for a fact that you cannot hear me if you're tuning in. Oh yeah, that rain is pretty loud. I can hear myself. But why is it making music? What is? I did not select for no music to be playing.